Every time I sing the blues, my head spins round and round. Every time I play that song, it makes me feel unwound. Sitting by the fire at night is the thing for me. Not a care on my mind, I love that harmony. Going up north is what I like, getting away from it all. It may be a long, long way, I love that old town hall. Sitting by the water's edge, playing my old guitar. Even though I'm away.
Good morning. It's an exciting day today. We've just signed on the dotted line for this boat that's sitting behind me. It's a Perry 43 Catamaran, and we had the sea trial on Monday, and then it came out for a survey on Tuesday. Yeah. So it's called Escape 2, and it was in skippered charters in Vanuatu before this for about 3 years. Came back just before Christmas. The sea trial on Monday went really well. It was very responsive. We got over 8 knots in very little breeze. And Tuesday we had the survey, and there's a few things that need to be fixed up before we're ready to take off.
Works out for itself what
Yeah.
Works out the atmospheric pressure and all the rest. They're lined up with the flow of the water. That's when they're in neutral, or when they're not working. And you've got that and reverse.
Yep.
So and there's a little bit of movement in them.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
Okay.
But when you pull it out, just check for that amount of.
Just a little bit.
If you find you're getting it very sloppy, then you know, it's probably time to have them remachined.
Yep.
You can see the anodes are in quite reasonable condition.
Yep.
Although, oh no, this is a two-part anode.
Yeah.
That's good because you don't have to take the prop off to
Yep.
replace those.
So are the lower legs aluminium?
These will be aluminium.
They're
yes.
aluminium.
Yep.
And what are these?
These will be. I think these are bronze.
They're bronze, I think.
Well, they could be stainless. I think those are stainless.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks like. Sounds more like stainless.
Okay.
Yep.
Now, I was told the rudders are stainless as well.
You're right.
Yep. I was kind of...
So that's not really telling me anything.
Yeah, with the water.
The rope will burn.
after going out for the sea trial on a Monday, we had the Haulout and the survey on a Tuesday at Boatworks. The survey was done by Jeff Cruz, and as a result of the survey there was a few things that we weren't expecting which we had to fix, so we spent longer at Boatworks than we expected to. The things we had to get fixed, which was brought up in the survey, when Jeff went around with this moisture meter around the chain plates, he found there was some water ingress around that area, and so they had to re-glass and re-strengthen the area around the chain plates. The port side was far worse than the starboard side, so it took basically 5 or 6 days to do it, and when they'd finished and painted it, you wouldn't even know the difference. You wouldn't know anything was wrong with it at all, so they did a really good job. Apart from that, we had to do, there was an area of the keel tip which had been a previous repair job which wasn't done very well, which had to be done as well. Besides that, from Signature Yachts, we had Trevor the electrician, who had to put the Iridium Go satellite phone in and also install a new anchor winch motor as well. Plus he went through all the electrics and checked everything out, that everything was working. Bryan was very helpful leading up to the survey and afterwards as well, because I spent a fair bit of time going over the boat with him. He's built about, well, I think it's about 86 of these now, and we're hull number 6 in 1998. And he spent a lot of time with me. He was very helpful. We put 4 new hatches in. There was 2 in the saloon here. We had 1 each in the forward cabins. We also put new gas struts in here, so they open better. We had, there was a nylon plastic protection strip underneath the anchor which was replaced. We also put 80 metres of 10mm chain in as well, PWB chain, because the old chain was pretty rusty. One other thing I found, when on my visits down to the boat, I found that there was a pool of water just inside the saloon by the port side steps, and I couldn't figure out where it's from. I thought it may have been one of the windows that was leaking, but it turned out that we thought it might be one of the winches, so we stripped the winch off and put some more sealant in, and that's fixed the problem, so that seems to have been done now. Other work we had done, we had new clears put on from Steve Koff from Bayliner. He also did covers for the inflatable, and we put 2 brand new mattresses in the front cabins as well. New helm seat and new clears as well. The clears go all the way around. Made some UV covers for the outboard as well, and also for the dive compressor there. So the helm seat's very comfortable. You can sit there for a long time and look through the front windows, and also, but you have to stand to look over the top to see out as well. And the clears are great. You can just fully encapsulate everything in it if it's bad weather. It's good. And the other thing that we needed to get done was to sort out the headboard fitting. It wasn't really working very well. What we did, we fabricated a new fitting for the headboard, and there was a rope pulley system which Andrew Turner from Ullman Sales, along with Jeff Stevens, the stainless guy, they worked together, and we worked out a way of doing this, and it works very fluently. It's very easy to put the mainsail up. When we went out for sea trial, we wasn't getting any engine hours reading out on the leads on the instruments, so the guy from Yanmar, he had a look at those, and what they did is put a new microprocessor into the instruments, and then the engines just pop back, the engine hours just pop back up again, so that's good. We had Jack Peters from Outback Marine come along and go through the lithium system setup we've got on board.
What we call the DC distribution board.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your main battery feeds, and this is your main feed from...
We also had John Allen from Southern Seas Marine, who came on and told us how the Zeus 3 works, the B&G Zeus 3, which is sort of the hub of the navigation on this boat. It's chart plotter radar. It's also got an audio system in, so you can Bluetooth your media device and play music through it. Autopilot radar. It's got quite a few things that work on it.
Stereo and VHF. It's incorporated all your charts. There's also forward scan in this boat. Yeah. Plus you also have
hopefully no more large jobs for quite a while, so now we can enjoy our cruising.
By the fire at night is the thing for me. Not a care